Hi guys, it's me again for the new 2 subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. Alright, I'm on my way to J Sargeant Reynolds for the guest speaker, Dr. Rafiq. That's from VCU. He's a professor. He's me answering any health questions about any health fields, anybody's trying to get into nursing or medical coding questions. So I'm going to tape it and let's see how it is. See you guys soon. So I'm on my way still. I just noticed the time. Hopefully I'll make it because it's 10 minutes before 11 and it starts at 11. So hopefully I didn't miss it. I'm going to fly, drive really fast, but I always drive really fast, so I don't know if it'll make a difference. All right, hopefully I won't miss it.
Those are all the choices in every electronic health record system. And there are a lot of places that people need to be involved in. So there's lots of opportunity. Does that make sense? You got people who are going to only do the calendar and nothing else. Kadia's like, I don't want to be messing around with people. I'm just going to tell the doc what he's got to do and who he's got to see that day. That's all you want to do. So you work in the electronic health record, but only do scheduling, which is fine. Lots of boards will hire you. Lots of choices. That's why it's so many options. Right? Okay. I don't want to get in too deep on the health record, is that right? Don't want to lose anybody. And then Robin's going to give everybody copies of the PowerPoint. So if you miss anything, I go too fast, she'll give you this. Is that good? All right. Job opportunities. I wanted to address that first. I don't want to get into all about health records and how to design them, how to maintain them. I do that day in and day out. It makes me tired. I don't want to make you tired. Right? We can always cover that later if we need to. Not a problem. I'm just down the road. I checked on Google. It took me 10 minutes to walk over. So let's see what this website tells us about your job opportunities. That's what the numbers tell us as of last year. So it's not old data, it's new. I only live in new data. I don't live in old data, right? Do you know how many months it takes for anything to get old in technology? 18 months. So if you buy a laptop now, don't buy it for now. Buy it for what's coming. 18 months it's going to be old. Okay? So, labor statistics tells us what is your average pay. You see, $39,000 a year. That's what you could get paid for sitting on the bottom and just filling out forms. Right? Now all of you are going to say that can't be true. What's the demand? Let's look at demand, right? What's the demand now? There's going to be a 13% increase in the demand. That means there's going to continue to be a demand in this sector, right? And 27,800 more jobs are going to be available. That's a lot of jobs. That's a lot of jobs. That means you get to pick where you want to live, what kind of a job you want within the sector, and who you want to work for. If you don't like who you're working for, you can change because there are 27,000 jobs out there, and there are going to be more. Okay? So I'm not making it up. I just wanted to let you know ahead of time so you don't fall asleep. If you don't believe those numbers, here's some more detailed numbers. If you get to be really professional, you can get up to 42,000, but I'm not seeing all of this. There. So you see, 39,000 is the middle, but you can earn up to 43,000. Now don't stop there. Don't ever stop with what the numbers are telling you. If you get good at it, within 6 months, within a year, you can get right up to the 70s. It's not impossible. It's very, very possible. You could be earning 7,500 in this field. It's a high demand field. All you got to do is pay attention to what you're doing on the computer. Don't fall asleep on that keyboard. That's the main thing. Okay? I know all of you are going to say, oh man, you got to be like Azhar. He went to school, then he went to grad school, then he went to med school, then he went to grad school again, then he went to grad school again. And then his wife said, No more school for you. And that's why I stopped. But you don't have to do that in this field. Okay? And we'll walk through that. All right? So, you okay with the numbers? You can live with those kind of salaries?
Yeah.
You can buy them. You can buy that pair of sandals. It's not a problem. That was only $39. So, if you don't like the labor statistics, the government numbers, let's talk about Wisconsin. University of Wisconsin, they want you to go and register on their online program and get their degree. But they did a study on what's available out there. Electronic health records is a top 6, so it's within the top 10 of jobs that are out there in demand. So it's not making it up. When people cry that I don't have work, it's because you're not in the right ballpark, right? It's like the music industry, right? What's hot right now in the music industry internationally?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
It's K-pop. K-pop is really popular out there.
No, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yes, in terms of artists, that's correct. But in terms of market sector, in terms of billions of people following, not millions, but billions, it's K-pop. What? Come on. Look at this guy. He's not keeping up with the Billboard rankings. I know, I was just picking on you, just picking on you. But K-pop is hot, right? So if you want to record, if you want to market, if you want to get into that industry, you got to be where the trend is. And that's why I wanted to show this to you. That Robin asked me to talk. I'm talking about something that is in demand. It's not the top 3. Hey, being in the top 10 is pretty cool, right? That means you're not going to be out of work in the next 10, 20 years. You're going to be right up there, right? So it's number 6, right? Medical records. So what do you need to do? 2 things you got to do. Just like in the music industry, you got to talk, right? Jay-Z, you said, you got to talk the talk. You got to be hip, right? If you talk in the formal way that I do when I go to the White House in my meetings, it's not going to work in the music industry, right? So you got to talk the talk, right? But you also got to walk the walk. You know what I mean? You've got to do things the way that industry needs it to be done. You got to fill out the boxes that have the asterisks. You got to be accurate. You got to be complete, right? You know that on health records, right? Okay, does that make sense? Let's break it down, okay? So, you gotta know the lingo. You guys are learning it in classes right now, ways of medical language. And the reason why you need to know the language is so that when you are looking at which boxes do I need to fill out, it's not anymore about color, size, shape, cost, sale. It's a different language. It's about date of birth. It's about allergies. It's about chief complaint, right? Insurance numbers, maybe. Not really rocket science like I do at NASA, but it's specific, right? So you gotta know that language. It's not complicated, but it's there, right? So you gotta know that. Now, these are the 3 big players where you can get trained to make that 50+ thousand. Epic, Cerner, and HIMS, right? Now, Epic is a big player out there. It's like Google, they're the big guys. But they're not gonna let you in the door and get trained. Cerner, VCU uses Cerner, UVA uses Epic. You can't go to VCU and say, hey, can I get Cerner training? They're gonna say, what are you talking about? Right? But I'll show you how to get there too. It's possible. But let's look at HIMS, all right? Because that's a little bit easier, it still gets you a job. So HIMS, Health Information Management. Right? These are the websites. And I picked these websites out specifically. I visited them and made sure they are good for you. They're your fit. Like the sandals, they gotta fit you. Right? If they're the wrong kind, then I'm just not helping you. Right? Okay. So you want to get certified as an associate. Now, be very, very careful. That says CAH, not CPH. P is for professionals. I'm a professional because I went to med school. But not you folks. Does that make sense? Make sure you click on what I send you, what I've given you. And I'll take you to this kind of a website. Now, you know what mentors are, right? Do you use mentors here in college? They're there to help you. They're going to answer your questions. What's it going to cost you? Nothing. That's pretty darn cool. So HIMS, national program. I know VCU has membership, so I piggyback on their membership. I don't pay. I don't know if Reynolds does that. But you can go to HIMS, you can go to this website. It's going to be in the PowerPoint. And there are e-mentors, so there are electronic folks out there. They'll answer your questions and help you get certified. All right? You don't have to swim on your own. You can get help. That make sense? Okay. So you get to the e-mentors, and they'll tell you, what to do, how to get there, and all that stuff. It's all out there. Now, in order to walk the walk, you got to have some training, right? Like I said, VCU's not going to let you in the door and say, oh yeah, come sit down and start filling out stuff in the electronic health record. You're going to make mistakes and they're going to be liable. Somebody's going to come soon after them because he got the surgery and she didn't get the surgery, right? So, here are two big players. Again, if you go to their website and type in, under careers, health records, hundreds of jobs that are not filled. But, since you're a student, they'll take you on as a student as well. They've done student programs. So I'm not making it up, it's out there. Again, it says Anthem Careers / student programs. Same thing with United Health. Anthem is very big on Broad Street. What's that called street? Yeah. They got that whole campus out there. They're huge. So we're not playing around. We're not talking about small fish in the water, right? We're talking about big guys. Big guys that will come out and hire. Is that okay? So what I always recommend to students is get out there, get yourself familiar with folks, put some time in, be part of the student program before you start applying for jobs. When you apply for jobs, what is the thing they say all the way at the bottom? Experience. And you're like, man, I've been at Reynolds my whole life. I don't have experience. I don't have time for experience, right? But there are programs out there, and do you know why these programs are out there? Because they need folks. Okay, good? So you want to get involved. I also recommend a lot of internships, but I don't know that you folks have time for internships. So anyway, Robin will give you this PowerPoint. You'll get to see the website. You just have to click on it, and then we'll open it up in your. So, I opened up one of them just to show you. Read it carefully. Go with the careers folks, perhaps at Reynolds. I don't know. Maybe they can help you fill out things. And start spending time with them before you apply for jobs, right? Because then you're showing them you've got the experience, you're interested, right? What is the biggest thing folks look for when you apply for a job? Passion, right? For me, it was always Michael Jackson. That's for me, passion. That's what I grew up with, right? Just really involved, no monkeying around, right? That's priority one, right? And I say that to all of my students because do you know what percent error we allow in our NASA projects? Any ideas, especially me?
No.
0%. You do it over and over again until you do it in your sleep, and then we go out and do it for real. And it's 0%. Because you're not mucking around, you're playing with thousands of dollars, right? And if you're playing with that much money, you better do it right. Because there's no second chances. So that's why I'm suggesting you guys get out there and let them know who you are. Because you want to walk the walk and talk the talk. You want to let them know you're serious. Right? There are government programs out there called Pathways. You can work for the government as well, get training. Some of them even pay you while you get training. It's called Pathways. Again, they do need folks. They always need folks. But you can't always travel for the government. You want to stay local. That's why I said Anthem. Right? Okay. So that's pretty much my talk. Did I do it in 15 minutes? Pretty close? Was I over? Okay. You guys want to ask me questions? If you don't have questions, I got a few pictures. Yeah.
Okay, you said you were telling us about the back end. The back end was like the options that was on top. Those the back end.
Good question. Excellent question. So you were paying attention. You weren't going to let me go. So Electronic health records is all about shopping carts, right? People come in, like you're filling in information because she came to you and she said, I got an appointment with Dr. Rafiq, I gotta see him. You're like, okay, let me get you registered. Take her driver's license, take her insurance card, enter that stuff in, right? On the back end, she's gonna come by at the end of the day, maybe at the end of the week, and watch all the records that you set up and check for quality. She's gonna open them up and see if there's any errors. The computers can pick up errors, but sometimes it can't. So she's gonna check on it. She's gonna check on conflict. You scheduled her to see me at 9 a.m. on Wednesday when I've got a lecture to give for Robin. She's gonna pick up on stuff like that. That's quality assurance. That's the back end. And then she's gonna tell your supervisor, hey, she's making mistakes. This is not cool. You know? Does that make sense? And you did claims on the insurance side?
No, what I did at American, like they still had paper documents to help transfer all of that to electronic medical records.
Okay.
I did usually work at MCV under registration, so that's how I learned to do sermon and metrics and all that type of stuff.
Good, good. So let's continue your question. So he's taken a paper record, right? Can I borrow your sheet of paper? So he took this document, and he scanned it in, right? Stuck it in the machine, brought it up into the electronic health record, and tied it to your record, right? Because it has something to do with you, right? It's got information on it, right? Is the information the same as it was in the shopping cart? And that's what you're gonna check on. This record came into her file, but guess what? Again, this is part of lingo. This is called static. It's fixed, it's on paper. The stuff that's on here is not going anywhere. It's not in the record, it's not in the shopping cart, right? Because from that paper, you can't tell her name, you can't tell her date of birth, because that information is like a picture. And that's stuff you can check on. That, hey, this document was brought in, but the information within the document didn't get into the record. You see? There's other stuff. The hospital wants to know how many people came in Mondays versus Fridays because they want to cut a job out on that Friday. They want to cut down their clinic hours. They don't want to be open 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. You're on the back end, and you're going to go into the computer, and you're going to say, the clinic's open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Let me see what the traffic is each day. Right? So you're going to do some number crunching. You're going to tell the computer, I want to know how many people came in each day. Any guesses which day of the week is usually the quietest day of the week? You guys go to public library? Okay, in Chesterfield County, there was one day that they decided they were going to close in the 5 days.
Thursday.
Thursday. Typically the quietest day. That could happen in the clinic too. Does that make sense? So that's the kind of back-end stuff to check. Insurance companies, do you have to send claims out to Medicaid, Medicare? Were there any errors? Because the computer is going to say she made an error in the record or not. Did the doctor sign off on the record? The computer's going to tell you. You can look for it. That's the kind of back-end stuff we do. All it is typing in questions into the computer, and the computer's going to come back with answers. It's called report generated. Right? And I have, in my job, I sit in Washington, D.C. I have a team of 6 in Kennedy Space Center in Florida that watch my records. My records cover 12 clinics across the country. Where do you think your records sit? Any guesses? They sit in Chicago. Why? If you try to come in to my computer system, you're going to look for NASA computers. You're not going to look for something in Chicago. You see? Right? So I've got a team in Chicago that watches my records. I've got a guy sitting in Portland, Oregon, who does the back end stuff, who will check what's the traffic, what's going on. I've got a doc sitting in New Orleans who will make sure that the 12 clinics are happy day in and day out. That's also called back end. Because if she has trouble getting in, she's like, I get in every day, now it's not letting me in. You're part of the help desk on the back end. She's gonna call you and say, hey, what'd you do to that computer? It's not letting me in, right? And what are you gonna ask her? Is your card in the computer? Did you use the right password? Are you using the right computer, or are you somewhere else with the computer, right? Because on the NASA side, I don't let anybody get in with their iPhones or iPads. You've got to be at a computer that's docked, that's fixed. If you try to get to Panera Bread or from your bedroom, try to get into my health record system, I'm going to see that traffic. Not me, but my team, and they're going to alert me. And whenever there's a break in the system, I get a phone call. We've got what's called security alerts team. And if they see some data, medical data, being tapped into by someone else, they'll call me and say, Dr. Rafiq, we noticed this traffic. There was an eye exam that was being done on the space station, and that data was coming down to Houston, and someone else saw it besides the doc at Houston, and they saw that computer watching that eye data coming across, and they called me. And I immediately called Houston and said, okay, what's going on? Who are you talking to at the space station? Whose eye exam is it? How's the traffic coming across? And let's take a look where it got interrupted. That's the back end. There's a lot going on the back end. There's a lot, right?
All right, guys, I'm back from my seminar. Thoughts? What did I think about it? I think it was very informative, actually. I was a little late. I was about 10 minutes late, but he's also going to give us a PowerPoint of everything he talked about and all the sites. The one question that I had was medical coding. How do we get a job if you can't get a job having training first, because every job says 1 year experience, 2 years experience. He explained where you could go for internships, which obviously they probably wouldn't be paid, but some internships are paid. And then also places like Anthem is a good place because they don't, I'm not sure if he said you don't need training, like year experience or what, but that's going to be sent in a PowerPoint to me, and I'm going to make a link for all that information. Thanks for watching, guys.